Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on my 2007 Lincoln Town Car Signature Limited. As you can see here, I have the headlights on because today we're going to be doing a replacement from these old incandescent headlight bulbs to some new LED headlight bulbs that our friends at Auxito sent over for free. Now, I'm only going to be doing the low beam. The high beam will remain incandescent for now. But I'm going to go ahead and get, because on town cars you have to pull out the whole headlight housing to change it. It's kind of a stupid design, but oh well. I'm going to start pulling out that headlight, and I'll show you how to replace the bulb once I got that out. But anyways, this is the before. You can see we got the old incandescent, not very bright, kind of only shines to there, not too good. And I'll show you the after once we have the LED in when we're done. As you can see, we got one side headlight out. Town car honestly looks really funny without headlights, but they're not too hard to get out. Don't worry, I'll do a video in the future showing you guys how to take it out and put it back in, because this left side headlight is really kind of looking rough with all the scratches and fogging and condensation it has. Plus the seal's broken, so water gets in every time it rains. So I'm actively looking for a new left headlight. I honestly might just order a set of blackout ones online. But yeah, I'll definitely make a video on how to replace the actual headlight housing. But for now, we're just doing this. So once you get it off, you'll see the two hatches on the back. This one over here is if you want to access the let's see. Yeah, the parking light / blinker down here, and the turning light. What is that called? Oh yeah, the cornering light that comes on when you turn on the blinker. Well, actually, that's not the blinker. This is the blinker right here, but that's the parking light over there. So anyways, that's for those two bulbs, and maybe even the turn signal there. But this big hatch here is for the high beam and low beam, which is what we want to access. So to get these off, you're going to need like a little Torx screw bit. I don't know why Ford loved Torx around this time. You can find Torx screws everywhere. Kind of is annoying, but it's just how it is. So I'm going to go ahead and get these off. Just make sure you have a Torx driver. I'm going to go ahead and get this off, and then I'll show you how to replace the actual bulb. As you can see, we have the cover off now, right over there, and you can see this is the high beam right here, and this is the low beam. To get to it, you just kind of twist this little plastic piece, and it comes up out of the way, and then you should be able to free the bulb. This one's actually a little stuck. Let me see if I can, there we go. Then it just comes out through there. You see you got the old incandescent, and then these kind of just unplug. Let me see if I can do it with one hand. I don't know if I can. Yeah, sorry guys, it's kind of hard to do this and film. I don't really have a good tripod, so I'm just going to set you guys down there. There we go. All right, so we got the bulb out. One thing to beware of when replacing headlight bulbs, especially incandescents with more glass like this, is always only touch the housing down here or wear gloves. Never touch the glass with your bare hands, because that can get a bunch of dirt and grime on there, and we don't want that. And I think it can cause the bulb to burn out faster too if you touch it with your hands. All right, so let's open up the little package that our friends over at Auxito sent us. There we go. Got the little user manual here for the H7 light. And then you can see we got our little LEDs here. Now these, it's not as big of a deal because there's not as much glass to touch, but you still want to avoid touching the little LED thing itself. So let's go ahead and get this installed here. You can see we got that. Just kind of plugs right into that. And then just kind of goes back into here. Hopefully it fits. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. And it doesn't really have to screw in there because you have this little thing over here that's supposed to keep the whole thing in, so that's not really that big of a deal. This always is kind of a pain to get in, but you just kind of figure out how to get it in there and then screw it to the right. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this all back together, put it back in the car, and then I'll show you the contrast between the new one and the old one over there. All right, I finally got it put back in, and look at that contrast. I know this headlight housing being really fogged and scratched kind of makes it look bad, but look how much brighter that is. This looks like candlelight over here compared to that. So we got that over there. I mean, look how much brighter that is. Wow, you can really see how LEDs are good. For now, I'm probably just going to roll with the incandescent high beams, but maybe in the future I'll have to pick up some high beam LEDs from Oxito because, yeah, this is really awesome. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get the other side changed now, and I will show you the finished product then. All right, so as you can see, we got them both swapped out, and it's just so much better. I mean, I understand back when these cars came out, back when this is brand new, that LED technology wasn't really a thing, and it was all incandescent. So I guess it doesn't look perfectly stock for the time period, but man, that does increase the brightness a lot where you can see better at night. So yeah, big thank you to our friends at Oxito for sending these out free of charge. I would highly recommend checking out their website. They have a lot of good LED headlight bulbs that can fit a lot of different vehicles. So yeah, definitely go check them out. And I'm gonna go start this up and we'll see what it looks like doing that from the interior perspective. I can find the keys on my huge ring here. There we go. Now I know I didn't show a before photo of how it looked like before driving from inside, but I can assure you that it definitely looks better than it did before. I'm gonna go ahead and park it over here. But yeah, let's go ahead and go out and look. Shut off the ignition because I don't want to waste the gas. But yeah, you can see definitely a lot better. Now if you go in and you turn on high beams, which I can do that as well, you can see that actually the high beams are the bulbs that are less bright. So yeah, it's kind of a weird combination to have high beams and low beams that are different kind of bulbs. Like I said, I might have to go buy LED high beams eventually because I don't know if I want it to look like this forever. I don't want to waste all the battery there. But yeah, that's it for now. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get some new headlights in the future. I'm thinking I'll just end up ordering some cool blackout ones from offline. They are kind of pricey, but I've looked through all the junkyards in my area and they really don't have any good headlights that are clear and good. And honestly, not a lot of town cars either. So, but yeah, that's it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, definitely go check out Oxito's website. I'll have it linked down below in the description. You definitely want to go see about their bulbs because as you can see, it's a game changer from those old halogen incandescents that who knows how old those things were to these nice new Oxito. And they're good quality too. Like, I don't know if you saw the bulb when I was replacing it, but it was made out of metal, like some sort of metal material, whereas those halogens are kind of flimsy and fragile and will break really easily. So yeah, definitely go out and check out Oxito. I have their website down below. I just want to thank them again for sending these out for free. It's a huge improvement to the town car. And yeah, go check them out. Thank you guys for watching. And don't forget to hit subscribe and like and turn on the notifications. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you again to Oxito.